Hi, and welcome to Starlight House. I'm Prashant, and this is your weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Venus rising in Taurus. This is a general read, so I suggest you take all those messages resonate with you and leave everything else behind. And if this reading does connect with you, there is an extension to it. The link for that extension is below in the description box. I hope you like the reading, and if you do, please do like, subscribe, and share. That'd be very helpful. So, Taurus, how are you doing? I hope you had a fun Thanksgiving. You were able to connect with your family and friends. Either you were able to visit them or able to virtually meet them. So, Taurus, let's focus on the thought or the feeling, the question that brought you to this reading. Let's take a deep breath and exhale, and with that, let go of everything else. Just focus on that thought. Maybe this reading has an answer for you. Let's see what's going on with you. Five of Chalices. Going past an old deception, or maybe there's a current conflict going on, emotional conflict. Being blocked by Ace of Chalices. Past situations, Hermit, Mind's Ambition, Ten of Coins, Heart's Desire, Queen of Coins, and future situations, High Priestess. So seemingly it's pointing towards an inner conflict that you're going through, an inner self-trust issue that you're going through. You might have had previously held a job that gave you a lot of stability, that gave you a lot of growth, but now you may be finding a situation, an opportunity that might make you go away from your stability for a while and search for this innovative growth. And previously you might have had worked along with or like under the supervision of many people. Now you probably are moving towards a leadership scenario where Queen of Coins is like you're taking charge of your own creativity, your innovativeness. You're either going solo or like a bunch of people are following you, but it's a changing direction. This change in direction right now is being blocked by your own emotional inner conflict. So Five of Chalices points towards an emotional conflict. See how the emotion serves the five beings in the water. One of them holds a dagger. It's like your own emotions are making you give like sleepless nights, anxiety. And the major reason for this emotional conflict is self-trust issue or full belief that you can actually go out and take this opportunity. So in the past, Hermit represents you were able to find your own truth. You were able to understand that there is more to you than this previous stability that you had. And now, in order to pursue that, you might have to give up this stability. So are you going to do that? So that's the conflict you are in within. So this Queen of Coins represents an abundance, like abundance in the future, but currently you might have to give up that stability in the present in search for this abundance. Are you going to do that? So that's the question, and it kind of is subjective to your own self-trust, self-love, self-affection. Suggested advice or action: Eight of Wands, and context for this advice or action: Six of Wands. So Eight of Wands represents creative outburst and you finding opportunity that truly aligns to your creative potential. And Six of Wands represents opportunities coming towards you because of your social recognition, like social status within your current domain or maybe outside, like through networks. Basically, it's like in the social network or social settings, you have a good amount of social recognition or capital to go and find the right opportunities for you that aligns with your creative outburst that you're going through. So this hermit mode right now is aligning you completely to your own creative outburst. So you might be an artist, painter, singer, musician. The abundant creative artworks. So you could have been one of those, like graphic designer, animator. So that's coming out of you, and you're realizing it's the potential is way more than the previous stability, which it might be like a secure job that you might have to let go, and a very high paying secure job, if not even like a base paying secure job. But you might have to let that go for you in order to reach this Queen of Coins stage. And let's see what hopes and fears, and then we can talk further. Hopes and fears, Six of Coins, and potential outcome. Queen of Chalices. You will find your way through that conflict. It might not be as simple as it seems, like, hey, let go of my own stability completely for a while and let's strive towards this creative innovativeness. So that might not work for you specifically, or like it's like you might not be completely comfortable with the idea of letting go of security. It could also be because of family or other responsibilities. You might have like mortgages or car payments or other stuff that could be blocking you from moving, like letting go of that old secure job and moving towards finding maybe like contract opportunities, online opportunities, more like gig kind of scenarios. Or what I'm trying to say is more like short-term contracts so that you can fulfill, get some growth, get some learning, move on to next. Eight of Wands is like many opportunities to explore your creative outburst. Being in a setting where you, even if you were an animated graphic designer for a corporate or a conglomerate, even then your voice or your artwork might be getting squished down because of overall storyline or the timeline you have been working towards. Moving outwards, so it's not like I'm trying to say that that is an incorrect state to be in, but rather for you per se, moving outwards towards exploring your creative power and converting that into money would be a better situation to be in. The only reason you are, and the major reason you probably are going through this chaos in your mind, the Five of Chalices that you're going through in your mind, that's being blocked by Ace of Chalices, self-trust, self-love. It's because they might be somewhere in your own belief or your mindset that having a secure job or having a monthly paycheck is very important, and without that you will basically starve to death. And that mindset might have come across through like initial, like your growth, the childhood, peer beliefs, family beliefs, social beliefs. All those might have guided you towards a direction where you needed to have a secure job. And that need to have a secure job is stopping you from exploring your creative outburst in an open environment. And you probably are not realizing right now the power of an open environment where you can truly become Queen of Coins. It's a very abundant pentacle energy. The only thing about that is like King of Coins, and King of Coins is institutionalized abundance. So this is a very innovative abundant. It's like a star kind of energy where you can get to certain pedigree and like accolades and everything would follow them. So now if you're not fully comfortable completely switching, based on one of your hopes, the suggestion is that you start sharing your work on, like, without having to let go of this current job. Start exploring side gigs, start exploring work that you can maybe complete like in even like alternate hours when you're not working for actual job. You maybe can do it like as a philanthropy, you can even do it like for money. The idea is you sharing, you putting your work outward in an open community, trying to attract more people towards you. The initial share of work is not about making money, rather it's about attracting opportunities. And why is attraction of opportunities important? Unlike a secure job, unlike a corporate job where you have like it's not the responsibility of a graphic designer or animator or software person in music industry, like the musician, to bring that work in. It's someone in the management who's responsible to bringing that work in. Now, in a private, like in your own creative setting, working with an open environment, you're your own management. So initially, how you do that is you attract opportunities rather than try to charge for it. So that's what you want to do. So you want to share your work in more of a philanthropic way, maybe charging very minimal if charging is important. And if charging is not important in this current moment, like if you have enough savings to survive that period, then just share your work for free. You want to create a social recognition for your work so that that keeps bringing more and more opportunity towards you. The only the only issue with you working on two situations, like still keeping that old secure job and then trying to move towards this abundance of Queen of Coins. The only issue with working in both places would be that you might not be able to fully involve yourself with your own creative exploration, with your own creative presentation. That might impact your artwork, that might impact your music, creating a less of an initial, what I'm trying to say is initial impression. So the initial impression that you want to give to people and the community that would bring that opportunity towards you is with impactful work rather than side hustle work. Like I have a lot of work during the day because of my day job, but in the evening I want to try something, do something different. But now I'm getting impatient about it, so I just post it and just see what people say. It's okay to post and try to see what people say, but the community you want to attract to, the people who would actually be interested in finding hidden gems in open source markets, people who can make you convert into this Queen of Coins, they are looking for people who are willing to share impactful work. So now, would you be able to do that by doing your day job and the side hustle? So that's the only suggestion I would say, that if you can, try to quit. Maybe that might bring you the right opportunity by like just sharing your work. You might get a new secure job with a better paying job of money. You might not go all the way like creating your own business, but it's just a leap of faith. And that's not even like a huge leap of faith. Just go through like this winter period and just take that leap of faith, a short 2-month, 3-month leap of faith. Explore community outside for your artwork, and then that by itself will bring you more jobs if that's what you're looking for, like a better paying job. And if you're looking for setting yourself up for yourself, like not having to work for anyone else, or even if you're working for someone else, you're working more on a contractual basis, more on your like balancing your work life. In that scenario, that can happen once you start moving towards that direction. You cannot expect that you stay your one foot in your previous job and then the other foot keeps exploring everything around. That doesn't work. Your body still would not move. For you to start moving, you have to use both the feet. So that has to go on. you will be able to balance the emotion, like any fear, any turbulence that you're thinking that might happen. The only thing is, you have to find that understanding within you that you can do this. You have to find this inner clarity, high priestess within you, who constantly reminds you that you can do this. The moon is, or the feelings, the fear is just basically a mystery that a secure job would not let you handle. What I mean by that is, a secure job lets a mystery or fear be fear. You just don't want to go after it because you're already secure. But once you step out of the secure man, you realize when you start charging towards this fear is illusionary. So you have to find the clarity within you to get to this stage. And the first step for that is trust yourself and take this leap of faith. That trusting yourself is blocking your movement forward. There is a creative outburst within you. This Eight of Wands is constantly saying that there is a creative outburst within you. And you can actually get to this stage. Just don't fear it. And if for some reason you think hypothetically that you might not have enough savings right now, so maybe you can try to do this like some months later down the line. You build up some savings that would help you survive for like 2 or 3 months, and then you can take that leap of faith. But the idea is that you start believing in yourself, and share work when you start finding it to be impactful enough to find you to blossom outside, you to attract the right opportunities towards you. Don't share work that you might not be happy with, and you just feel that there's some sort of an artificial deadline inside your head that you need to complete when you're sharing on an open source platform. Rather, just make sure that you are constantly creating impactful artwork, because you're working on your initial impression outside, in an outside world. So start working on that initial impression of yours in the outside world. So Taurus, I hope you are able to take this leap of faith. If not now, maybe like a few months later. But I hope you believe in yourself. I hope you can find within yourself to start looking for creative opportunities in an open environment. And that opportunities, like exploring those opportunities, might attract you a better job opportunity. And so it's like you're just exploring, and creation just evolves when you keep exploring. So hope you can do that. And if Taurus, this reading did connect with you, I hope it did, then there is an extended to it. In the extended, I'll further look at how to find this clarity, high priestess balance within. Messages from the oracle in terms of what should we do, should we take this leap of faith or not. And if suggestion is yes, then the timing of the leap of faith. All of that we will look in the extended. If you would like to join me in the extended, the link for that is below in the description box. Taurus, I hope you liked the reading, and if you did, please do like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching, and have an amazing week. Bye.